Good morning. It's September 20th and I'm headed to the cornfield. Today's high is supposed to be 90 degrees, hotter than some of the days of wheat harvest actually. So let's see what the day brings. What the heck have I been up to since we got home? Well, I tried to get my yard cleaned up, but it's been so hot and so dry that the ground is so hard that I can't even pull weeds. So that's still a mess. I did get the trailer house and my house clean, and it's ready for next spring, next summer. I was asked to be part of a panel at Husker Harvest Days, and that was an honor and a good experience. Got to meet some people that I would not have otherwise. Have spent a little bit of time with the grandkids, especially during Husker Harvest Days. And what's Jim been up to? Well, Jim's been in the combine since the day after we got back home. So he's already been in the field for well over 2 weeks. He's experienced with this fall harvest thing already. I'm just a rookie. After today, maybe I'll feel a little bit better. Been driving bus several times, and that's probably about it. That sounds like a lot for 2.5 weeks, I guess. Harvest is just barely getting started good here with most of the farmers. We've got stages of corn and beans all over the place. We've got really dry corn like that. We've still got really green corn. We've got beans that are starting to lose leaves. We've got beans that are being cut. Jim and his crew have been cutting beans for most of this week already. But with this heat and dry conditions, I can't believe anything still has green leaves on it, actually. As usual, I'm a little hesitant about getting started with fall harvest because corn and beans not so much as corn, but it's not a mindless game like wheat is. You know, you can get on a good field, set your auto steer, sit back and relax. But with corn, you have to follow the rows. You got a corn head to deal with. To me, it's just not as stress-free, I guess. There she sits.
What's that? The key?
Morning, Kermit. Okay, so it's taken me a little bit to get used to this. We
did the outside edges first, of course, to open it up so we could go back and forth. Took a little bit of time because of the tree line, the ditches, whatnot, but right now it seems to be going fairly well. And Lee said once we get through this field, we've got the worst field done. So that's kind of encouraging, right? Today was a short day. I'm headed to the bus now to take our football team to Humboldt. Back tomorrow unless it rains. Feeling a little bit better now. Better than I was when I was headed there.
Boots it deep and just across the goal line for the touchback. Tyler, come on now. Ball will come out.
It's day 2. Got home probably about, I don't know, 12:30 a.m. Looks like we might have had a shower at some point this morning. Jim has the morning off. Well, he's got a report at 11. He's cutting beans, so I'm guessing the shower must have messed with that a little bit. The boss is headed to a fire call, so it's me and Kermit to get things started here. I don't know if it's supposed to be nearly as hot today as it's been, which has been in the 90s. I don't know, maybe close to 90 today, and then a big cool down tomorrow, with more rain in the forecast. So it looks like we might just be able to get finished what Lee intended and get the combine moved back to his home place. That's the little guy that needs cut next. It's an awkward little field. Seems like it takes way longer than it should to cut because you got to turn around so often in there. Not much going on right now. Get her started. Oh, here comes Lee now.
Oh, he's flipping me off.
Oh, is he?
I don't know. Oh, he's pretending anyway. You want fired before the day even starts, or what?
Okay, Lee's headed to the elevator with that truck. We got Kermit getting situated down there. And I'm going to attempt that miserable little thing. This outer edge always makes me squirm just a little bit because there's usually so many things that could be on that outer edge. Tree branches, weeds and whatnot. If I can't see the snoot, it really makes me a bit nervous. But we got some tall corn going here. Wow. Probably one of the better crops down in this little area. Day 2 is ending about an hour and a half after we got started. That field was running about 22-23% moisture. Planted the same day as this that's on the other side of the trees that we worked on yesterday. So I convinced Lee that we would try this over here, which was planted a week later. It was still too high moisture, but it was drier, testing anywhere from 18 to 20%. So now he's got a little bit of some wet grain to figure out what to do with, what his next plan will be. And it's still so early in the season. Goodness, it's only the 21st of September, but there are so many people that are already working that I'm sure he was hoping that he could just keep rolling. So we'll see what he decides to do, but in the meantime, he's fired both Kermit and I. So I guess we'll go home and eat our lunches at our kitchen table. Harvest update. So the videos that you just watched were actually done a week ago, and the last time that I was in the combine and you see that the moisture is too wet was exactly a week ago tomorrow. And today I got the phone call from Lee that it sounds like possibly beans should be dry enough to get started tomorrow. So we were off an entire week, and I got some yard work done and miscellaneous other stuff, so it wasn't a complete waste. So we'll see you tomorrow. Hey Jim, and I really hope that you enjoyed today's daily update. If you did, why don't you give it a thumbs up for us? We'd like to know that. And be sure to hit the subscription button and the bell notification so that you know when the next video is up and ready to watch. Thank you, and we're so glad you're along with us for the journey.